Good morning, dear viewers. It is another edition of Press Review for Cameroon 26, 2020. The first paper on our stand this morning is the Daily Guardian Post newspaper, which talks of the massacre of school children in Kumba in its headline, Impardonnable cruauté, barbarisme. Its second headline speaks loud about the Anglophone crisis in its headline, Anglophones, highest victims of elusive independence struggle. Page 5 carries the story. Echo Matin talks of the price of radicalization in its main headline as concerns the attack on school children in Kumba. This edition carries only the headlines on its front page. Le Quotidien Réalité states that about the assassination of children in Kumba, the Minister of Communication, René Emmanuel Sadi, has issued a statement. Page 8 and 9 carries details. This edition also carries the story about Betty Asomo Joseph, who congratulates 1001 MINUSCA soldiers for coming back into the country. Page 2 to 3 carries details. Le Quotidien has a bold headline about l'école assassinée and also about the return of the sixth contingent Cameroonian. We can also read about Ibrahim Talba Mala, who had called on the Betwa population to stand in favor of the head of state, Paul Biya. The Star newspaper focuses on the Black Saturday in Kumba in its headline, Pupil Gunned Down in Classroom. The paper also carries an article about Pope Francis stating that he has not drifted from the teachings of the Catholic Church. We can also read about the End Anglophone Crisis campaign resurrects. Municipal Update states that the killing of school children in Kumba is abominable. Still on this page, the paper says the Prime Minister dispatches interministerial mission to console families and evaluates the incident. The Sun talks of chilling as its major headlines as concerns of the Kumba incident. This edition also says Northwest Regional Council may spend at least 24 million francs CFA on rents yearly. Page 3 carries the story. Cameroon Insider says, so cruel, so heartless. Its lead says the government has condemned the act and has dispatched mission to Kumba. Page 2, 3 and 4 throws more light on the article. Page 15 talks of the Intermediate Lions and the Stars ahead of new coach. The Eden says gruesome school killings shock, shame nation. It follows with at least 7 deaths, 13 injured in Kumba. Prime Minister dispatches high-powered delegation. The Herald Tribune's front page talks of terrorism at its peak in Kumba in the headlines, Ambazonia fighters smoke lives out of 7 children. This edition also carries information about Communication Minister Ban's advert promoting skill lightening. The Post states despicable barbarism, page 6 and 7 carries detail. The front page carries only this headline as a means of solidarity with the fallen heroes. Mutation has the bold letters of the word Kumba in its front page as its only headline for this edition. We end this edition with the Advocate, whose front page is completely blank. It passes a strong message which means mourning with a heavy heart, praying for the souls of our children who perished over the weekend in Kumba, and we extend our solidarity to all the bereaved family. May you rest on. Thanks, dear listeners. This is what the papers had for us today. See you tomorrow for a new edition and have a prayerful week. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our site streaming www.refletafriquetv.com.